Hey Aries, it's Tuesday. We're doing here reading. I'm letting them bake. Oh gosh, why does this keep happening? You guys, I keep trying to do the bay leaves, but I keep getting almost on fire. Okay, that was games. The end of games, and I don't know, in control. Also, I had on there pretty is as pretty does. So that was an intention I'm setting for you. It's for health, wealth, happiness. I do think we've got some twin flame stuff going on here. Because I, for no reason, pulled the twin flame deck and saw this. Immediately, this always means twin flame for me. Okay, so let's just see what's going on. We might use this deck too. I don't know. I'm probably going to cry in this. I don't know. I feel some strong, deep, deep hurts and emotions and love. Anyway, I'm going to put your intentions in the comments, your prayer intentions in the comments, so you guys can thumbs up it, so that you add, be included in it, add your power, add more power to it. You can write your own, which will circulate with the video all over the world, but, or just say I affirm to the one I write, whatever you want to do. What is going on with Aries in this situation? Ace of Materials looks like an apology, maybe, is what I'm getting. Ace of Materials, it's a gift. It's a comeback. It's a, wow, I'm really flustered. It is a stable new beginning. Oh, wow. Feeling left out in the cold, being in reverse. So it does look like somebody's going to come back and undo, or try to undo. It's going to be validating, let's say. The return that is validating. Okay, so 5 of Inspiration, 5 of Wands. It's a lot of conflict, this is looking deeper, a lot of mirroring maybe, because I'm putting you here and your person over here. So this is kind of where you come together. Looks like that's another sign of twin. 2 of Materials, 2 of Pentacles. Remember, every time we find a lesson or something that somebody's wrong, something in tarot and tarot reading, the intention is that when we read about what other person you're dealing with and we read about what they're doing wrong, is that there's somehow some lesson in there for you too. Either never to do it, or to realize that maybe you have done it, or there's always should be growth. Tarot should be confirming what you already know. Okay, so balance. Somebody is trying to use 2 cards of balance here on your person's part. 2 of Materials. I don't know what they're balancing yet, but a lot of substance or self-medicating type energies are coming out, like maybe drinking, or addictions could be gambling, or it could even be prescription drugs. It could be lying. I mean, who knows? It could be overworking, or there's all kind of ruminating, obsessing, and there's all kinds of things. But there's something going on with them trying to balance that too. You've got these 2 people here. On your side, you want an end, you want stability and an end. It looks like you are coming out of feeling abandoned. I think it's because you either already know that you're getting a return, or there has been a return. You're trying to rise above. The 10 of Voices is the negative self-talk in your head. It's not easy though. 7 of Materials. Aries, you be distracting yourself with other things. Waiting. Yeah. Looks like you're done waiting is what this looks like. Okay. There's still a lot of passion here on both sides, but there's still a lot of emotion. Typically, unless we're going to really talk it out, then that emotion lingers. It takes a long time for those emotions to balance out, unless it's really worked through and dealt with. Okay. Wow, 10 of Cups on your person's part. They're trying to balance out their emotion. Wow, you guys looks like you're mirroring each other. Another one, 6 of Emotions. It's a return. We're dealing with a Libra. There's justice. Learning to be okay on your own, though. Yeah, I think a lot of you are dealing with an air sign. We have Sagittarius too. We have Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. We have everything so far. It's just, I'm just looking mostly at, when I say those things, when I list signs, I'm listing Major Arcana. 3 of Wands. A lot of progress on their part. but they aren't telling you everything, maybe? Recent past. 10 of Wands. Hangman. You waited too long for someone. So now that someone's going to have to really do some work, I think. Outcome. King of Cups. Truth, clarity. Ace of Swords is it's truth and clarity after a battle. There's a lot of enlightenment about what is true, or there's a lot of truth coming out about how much love is what I meant to say, and stability. So I'm already getting, if this is somebody that said they didn't want a serious relationship, that's going to change when the fit is right, when it's the right person and the right timing. But I mean, you kind of have to believe them when they say that, right? But I don't know, this person, oh my gosh, look at the bottom of the deck. Happy life, happy wife, the Hierophant. Okay, I'm going to put this deck up because it's not giving me clarity right now. Let me see. I'm going to... Your waiting is ended. Somebody is returning or has returned. There's something being balanced out and exposed. A lot of the other readings are coming. A lot of truth about addictions or things that weren't hidden are being revealed. Look at that. Did y'all see that fly? Okay, so I do think you guys are dealing with probably a lot of you are dealing with the twin. Here's there's the, so we've got Libran energy again. We've got a soul contract, but this also is a karma card. So I do feel there's a learning, oh gosh, again, there's a strong lesson here about giving and taking equally. One person can't give more, can't forgive more, can't carry the weight more all the time. That can happen here and there, but it has to be, there's a lesson here about not over giving or over believing until there's credibility behind it. It's got to be equal. I mean, this is about equality, and look at the card that I pulled with it. It actually says equality. And then at the bottom of the deck, we have the Cups and evolving. So I think for some of you, Aries, there is a soul contract. There's a soul contract here. That now, one of you has, I think, a karmic contract also going on. It could be with each other, but also someone else. And it's a lesson that needs to be learned. It might be controlling temper or needing praise. Success recognition. Wow. 4 Wands again. Yeah, strong twin vibes. You guys check out Twin Flames Almost Personals. I'll link them down below. They're so good. And they're timeless. I know a lot of you have already seen them. So look at this, evolving towards wish fulfillment, but I think it has a lot to do with you, inside you. Let's lay out a formal spread. Let's ask specific questions. Icky doke. It's going to be a deep reading. I feel so much like knotted up in my stomach. Literally lot of voice in the middle of the last reading. So much going on right now. All right. Let's do a Celtic cross. Okay, Aries energy. I told you guys, so freaking crazy these readings. Oh my gosh, chills, total chills. In emotion. So cycle completion, that's, wow, bottom of the deck. Ten of Cups. Y'all can't see it though. Okay, what's crossing? Independence. What's helping or hurting this cycle completion is being too independent, acting like you don't need someone. And you know what's funny is one of you might have had that going on while the other one had the opposite, where they were just feeling not wanting to be alone. But anyway, let's talk about you. 3 Cups, recent past, celebration, and community. What is crowning? Sun card. Oh, beautiful. That is happiness, growth, things being illuminated, realizing your power, how much power you have, steady progress. So this is major development going on. This is the 3rd time we've gotten a card indicating progress. And it's going slow, but it's more stable that way. So I like this. Bottom of the deck, what lies beneath is reevaluation. Planting roots in the wrong type of soil. Somebody was laying roots or growing a relationship or a situationship in the wrong area. Reevaluating that. Missed opportunity. 4 cups. Interesting. How you see the relationship or the situation as a missed opportunity, how others see it, or outside influences. Oh, man, lots of 3s. I'm getting lots of 3s. Okay, healing and recovery. So Tara's advice is to keep doing the healing work. Yeah, a lot of soul searching. It's not over. You got to return here, but it's not, we don't have like rainbows and butterflies yet. Interesting. Let's get some clarifiers. Lots and lots and lots of growth. Okay, so deception and, okay, so I think your challenge all along has been deception and strategy secrets, but it's not over. It's like you can't let go even so. But that's all, okay, there you go. You've got to come, you've got to return. It looks like a twin flame soulmate. I don't like to put too much into the twin flame. If you're in the twin flame, check out the links below. Those are amazing. They answer every twin flame question, and they're timeless and they're freaking crazy. I want to start doing them. I just only do them when I really feel totally pulled to them, because I can't, those are not the kinds of readings you can do all the time. I mean, those are freaky, chilling, like they feel like personal, and they're crazy readings. They're all, nobody can do readings like that all the time. You'll see if you watch them. But anyway, we got 7 of Swords. So we got a lot of deception and lies in the past, and obsession and strategy, but there is still that you can't let go. Okay, there you go. That's what has to be mastered on both parts. And you might think it's not your side, but there is stuff on your side too. Whether it's, overthinking it, whether it's strategizing, like trying to put together that perfect text, like what can I say to get a response, or how can I show them that I'm mad, but by being like passive aggressive. And there's a need for you, I think, to be authentic. But it's like, we can't really judge the other side because both sides are doing it. But I do feel like there's something else in here, like there's a karmic in somewhere, but I think what you think is just on their end, I think it's on our end too. I'm an Aries, so this could be coming from me somewhat. But there's a need for emotional control and mastery. And I think that is going to, look at this twin flame connection. I think that's going to come in the form of not pretending to be okay when you're not. And it's easier to have an even flow or an even keel when you're not hiding how you feel, and you're able to verbalize or vocalize how you feel and why you feel that way, instead of pretending to be okay and pretending to not be hurt, which usually leads to a buildup and then maybe a blow up. But this is amazing. Amazing. King of Cups, emotional mastery. So not catastrophizing. And I'll tell you what's helped me more than anything else, even more than counseling. I love counseling. I think counseling is a great thing. But what's helped me, if I do this every day, is I just write down that when I'm upset, or I feel cheated or sad or a bad thought, if I can just take a minute to write it down, it just becomes so clear. And then I can go, oh, well, you're assuming things. What else could be the case? Or it just changes perspective by actually writing it down. And if it doesn't, I can say, where am I wrong? Or why do I think that? Or I often don't even have to go that far. I just see that it's a lot of it's just because it's confused in mind that I'm making more out of it or making it worse. But then even if you just ask why, if it doesn't help, writing it down clears up a lot. And then you don't keep visiting it and circling the loop. It's like you can put certain upsets to rest once you write it down and sort through why you're feeling that way, if it's even true and all that. Okay, let's do an oracle real quick. Let's do a moon. Let's do a moon oracle. And remember, you can vent in the comments and just put vent if you don't, feel like you want everybody to You don't want to be, if you want to be, don't want to bring people down by putting a negative comment, just put vents first. But feel free to vent in the comments, and then the rest of us can either can support you if we're feeling up to it, or we don't have to read it. And then I'm going to do it. I'm going to put your prayer intention in there, and you guys can thumbs up it or say I affirm, or even better, write your own. Prosperity lies ahead. Wow. Show the world the real you. I feel like you guys are in this energy so far. The end of a tough cycle. So I do feel like there has been maybe a little bit of a setback with money. It started to go up and then kind of went back, but I feel like that's ending. But you got to make sure you don't stop just because you have a dip. Sometimes there's a dip just right before like a blow up. But expect a powerful change. The end of a tough cycle. I think Aries has an end of a lot of tough cycles. And show the world the real you. I love you guys. Let me know in the comments. I will see you soon. Bye, Aries.